Hello, friends. Every human being dreams of making money. And when it comes to the stock market, you can see that sparkle in everyone's eyes. But the market is not just a carnival of dreams. It is an arena where every second a fight is taking place. Here, you either come prepared to learn, or you end up paying the price while learning the hard way. This game is not for those who fear risk. It is for those who understand it, for those who are willing to sacrifice their nights so they can make the right decisions during the day. Mastering the trade is for such people, for those who don't just want to trade, but want to transform themselves into professional traders. Remember this: here, luck does not work, systems do. Here, emotions don't win, discipline does. And if you truly want to earn respect, money, and freedom from the markets, then start today with the right learning. Because the stock market is not just a word, it's a world. A world that holds money, power, and freedom. The moment people hear about it, hope begins to shine in their eyes. Everyone thinks, I can do it. I can make it big. One right trade, one right strategy, and my life will change forever. But is it really that easy? The truth is, every single day, thousands of new people enter this world. Some after watching a YouTube video. Some after seeing their friend make profits. Some driven by FOMO. They all think, I can do this too. But the market doesn't give anything without taking its price. This is not a game. This is not an app where you press a button and money rains down. This is an arena where every second, your thinking, your patience, your greed, your fear, everything is tested. Because to make money, it's not enough to read charts. To make money, you must learn to read yourself. And that is where the real journey begins. The journey that John F. Carter talks about in his book, Mastering the Trade. This book does not just teach you trading. It teaches you how to think. It resets your mind. Because if your mindset is not clear, then no matter how good your trade looks on paper, you will not win. This is not about indicators. This is about your intentions. Why are you here? Are you here for thrill? Or are you here to master the craft? Because a true master trader does not take decisions with emotions. He takes them with systems and discipline. The market is a jungle. You are either the hunter or the hunted. And this jungle respects only those who have prepared themselves to survive. Carter says, if you want to last in the market, you must understand one thing clearly. The market is not here to give you anything. It only demands one thing from you: your preparation. And that preparation begins with looking inside yourself. When a trader starts his day, he doesn't just study the market. He studies himself. Am I focused today? Am I free from greed today? Have I committed to following my strategy today? Because the most dangerous thing in this market is not the market itself. It is your own mind. You think you are watching the charts, but in reality, your mind is watching you. One wrong move, one emotional decision, one "this is definitely going up" trap, and you could lose thousands, even millions. Carter says, trading is not about being right. It's about being consistent. You might be right once or twice, but to keep winning, you need a system. A system you can follow every single day, whether the market is falling or flying. That system becomes your real teacher. But wait, the story doesn't end here. The real question still remains. Can you control every emotion that has the power to destroy your trades? In the next part, we will step into the morning of a true trader. A morning where the real battle begins. Not with the market, but with yourself. Fear, greed, and that little voice inside that whispers, take the risk just once. That is where the real war begins. Your mind must be crystal clear. Because remember, your biggest enemy is not the market. It's that little voice inside your head that whispers, "Come on, just take a little risk today." In this game, every minute is precious. Every click is a decision. And every trade is nothing but a mirror, a reflection of the person inside you. Either that person is disciplined, or he is gambling with guesswork. Carter wrote, "The best traders are not the smartest. They are the most prepared." This line hides a deep truth. Because we all like to believe that we know enough. But the market exposes everyone who comes without preparation. Think about it. If you spend just 10 minutes each day writing down your mistakes, reviewing your plan, those 10 minutes could save you thousands. Yet most people don't do it. Why? Because they think, "I already know everything." And that's exactly where defeat begins. A professional trader doesn't care what happened yesterday. He asks, "What's today's script?" He prepares his setup. He plans in advance. If this level breaks, what will I do? If the market moves against me, where will I exit? And most importantly, when will I not trade? Because mastery is not just about knowing when to act. It's about knowing when not to act. Traders who feel the need to trade every single day don't last long in this business. Carter calls this selective aggression. When the opportunity is right, strike with full force. Otherwise, remain calm. Because a calm trader is a smart trader. And in today's world, where screens are flashing everywhere, where every moment triggers greed and temptation, if you can remain calm, you become the most dangerous player of all. Because money doesn't just go to those who can read the market. It goes to those who can control their emotions. We've talked about the market. We've talked about systems. But now, it's time to face the real enemy. And that enemy is you. John F. Carter put it very clearly. The market is neutral. It doesn't hate you. It doesn't love you. But your own mind, that's the real war. Every trade you take without thinking, every decision you make out of fear, is not really your decision. It's your fear trading for you. And if fear is dangerous, greed is deadlier. Greed is what whispers, "This stock is going to run higher. Let's just hold it a little longer." But that little longer is often where the biggest losses come from. Every successful trader's story has a turning point. A moment when they realize, to make money, I don't need to do more. I need to do less, but do it right. Carter wrote, "Most traders don't blow up because of bad trades. They blow up because they don't know when to stop." That line is pure truth. A trader needs a plan, yes, but more importantly, he needs the strength not to go against that plan. Many people can read charts. Many follow 10 different YouTube channels on technical analysis. But very few can read themselves. You must understand. The market is not running away, but you are, either chasing profit or running away from losses. Let me share a story. There was once a pro trader who spent years trading only one setup. He always said, "If my setup doesn't appear, my system is clear. I don't trade." One day, the market was running wild. Everything was booming. People were making millions. His friend came to him and said, "Are you crazy? This is a golden opportunity." The trader calmly replied, "This is an opportunity for you. For me, it's a trap." That day, he did not trade. The very next day, the market crashed. Thousands of traders were wiped out. But he survived, only because he did not betray his plan. That is true mastery. Carter repeats it again and again. You don't win in trading by doing more. You win by doing only what works. Do less, but do it right. That's the real mantra of trading. So ask yourself, Can you follow your plan, even when your mind screams, just one more trade? If yes, you are already walking the path of a master. If not, you still have much to learn. Now that we've identified the biggest enemy, the self, it's time to move to the ultimate weapon. Because no warrior ever wins a battle without a weapon. And in trading, that weapon is your system. Carter says it clearly. A trader without a system has nothing. In trading, your system is everything. Emotions, gut feelings, tips, and lucky guesses. They all collapse the moment the market moves against you. And in that moment, no YouTube strategy will save you. Only one thing can hold you steady: your trading system. John F. Carter wrote, "A trading system is not just about entries and exits. It's a contract between you and your future self." Think about that again. A system is not about excitement today. It is an agreement between your present greed and your future wisdom. If every morning you open the charts and wonder, what will move today? You're still the prey. Because a professional trader doesn't ask, what will run today? He asks, what does my system say? So, how does a system come alive? Can you copy someone else's? Is it ready-made? Carter is clear. You can borrow a strategy, but you cannot borrow discipline. You may adopt someone's setup, but the courage to follow it, that's your own. A true system is built on 3 pillars. Edge, a setup that works again and again. Rules, when to enter, when to exit, when to stay silent. Risk, how much to stake on each trade. But the most important part, the one nobody talks about, a system means the power to say number. If a trade doesn't fit, you must let it go, no matter how tempting it looks. Carter once wrote in his journal, "I was tempted to break the rules, but then I remembered, I don't trade for excitement. I trade for freedom." That sentence is the soul of trading. You must decide. Are you here for thrill, or are you here for freedom and lifestyle? A system removes the addiction of chasing trades. It replaces the rush with patience. It teaches you the art of becoming wealthy. Slowly, steadily, surely. A true system is silence. When your mind screams, just one more trade. Those who master this silence, the market doesn't just reward them, it respects them. Now here's the real test. Can your mind follow your system? Because the next chapter is not about charts. It's about the battlefield of the mind. Carter calls it the mental game, where your thought process matters more than your trend lines. He wrote, "The most profitable setup is useless if your mind is not ready." What does that mean? It means you could have the best system in the world, but if every trade is a war with your fear and greed, defeat is certain. Trading is psychology. Your mind is the key that unlocks the vault, or shuts it forever. So ask yourself, when you trade, what mindset do you carry? Are you restless, desperate to make money quickly? Or are you calm, like a hunter in the bushes, waiting for the perfect moment? Carter says it simply, patience is a position. Silence is a trade. Doing nothing is also a decision. And sitting quietly in front of the screen, without forcing a trade, is the highest form of confidence. Many think trading more means being active. But no, true activity is trading only when it's right. Your mindset is what pulls you away from greed, frees you from fear, and builds that inner voice that says, "This is what the system tells me. Wait or act." Let me share a story. There was a trader who asked himself one simple question before every trade. If I miss this trade, will I still be at peace? If the answer was yes, he took the trade. If not, he passed. Why? Because he realized winning in trading is not just technical, it's mental warfare. Carter repeats it again and again. Emotions are expensive. Every time you panic, it costs you money. And that brings us to the final truth. Consistency. Consistency means showing up every day with the same mindset. No excess excitement. No excess fear. Just following your system like a professional. Like a surgeon performs operations. With precision, not emotion. Like a soldier follows orders. With discipline, not impulse. Consistency is what takes you from being just another trader to thinking like an institution. And now, as you stand at the final chapter of this journey, ask yourself one question. Am I the same person who started this journey? If the answer is no, congratulations. You didn't just learn trading. You learned yourself. Because trading is not a game. It's a discipline. Every click, every entry, every exit is a mantra that separates you from the crowd. And if you've truly understood this, no chart can shake you anymore. Because your mind is steady. If these words stirred something within you, if this journey lit a fire inside you, to become not just a trader, but a disciplined, calm, and system-driven warrior, then now it's your turn. Like this video, so this fire can reach more traders. Comment below, what's the greatest trading lesson you've learned so far? And share this with a fellow trader. Someone who needs this reminder before it's too late. And don't forget to subscribe, because this isn't just a channel. This is a commando camp, where every video brings you closer to the trader you were always meant to be.